Hello again everybody, welcome back to Our. Hopefully this fix will sort the mic out, should get rid of the popping and allow it to be at a volume you can hear. This is a new update. The first bug that I found: whenever you go into the inventory menu there's quite a pause on the lag. However, apparently all the machines have been fixed, so we're going to go with it and accept the fact that slow menus but working machines, I can live with it. Like, for the moment, it's something that needs to be worked on, I think, but yeah, we can go with it. So I've done a little bit of initial construction, and quick thing about construction, you can use buttons 1 and 3 to rotate an object once you're looking at where you want it mounted. It tends to mount where you're looking at as to which corner of the block, so I'll try and do it here. It's not going to let me do it from there. I'll try from over here. So yeah, let's see what happens now. Right, so you can see it's mounted to that block that's one over, but when I try and view that one, there we go, maybe that's it. It's a little bit cranky and awkward, basically. I'll find a way to get this on here. That's cool, but it needs to be one over. Let's see if it goes there. Right, it goes there. That's how you do that. So as you can already see, construction needs a little bit of work. It looks like the hopper's been worked on slightly. It's got a lightly raised lip now. So we'll see if we can get the other one in here a bit more easily. Yeah, you see. Try that again. You used to be able also to rotate with the mouse. You still can. You hold down the right trigger and go left and right mouse button and go left and right, and I've got it in the wrong place. This happens quite a lot, and this is where the menu pause gets very annoying. Cool, it even lags the recorder, because to demolish you have to go in and out. There's probably a shortcut key. I am very bad at finding those kinds of things, as anyone who knows about me finding out how to use the record function watches the previous videos. Hi there, you'll know about me and the record function and not finding it for a while. So yeah, construction takes a little bit. It's going to be a long video. I might cut it into two, just purely for buffering and recording purposes. We'll see how that goes. And one forward. Yeah, that's probably the position. Right. So yeah, these are the hoppers, obviously. That's what dirt gets dumped in. And the next thing we're going to put in are a set of these, which are upwards transports. I've got a lot of bits of kit, this is why I don't have a lot of cash for the amount of holes that I've dug. I noticed early on it appeared that the prices do fluctuate in the shop for equipment, so I thought it would be a fairly good idea to buy it when it was cheap, which in small dribs and drabs I didn't really notice how much it was costing, but I put one of the piles up and worked out how much it was worth and was like, oh, so yeah. That is not in the right place. That might... no. There we go. Right. Come on. Stop being a... come on. There we go. Seems to be that you just have to look at it from the right angle now. It used to be that you'd look at like the right corner and it would go on where you wanted it, but How things change. Apologies for the occasional rustling. In my last video I tried muffling the mic to stop the popping, and that didn't work. It just made the mic really quiet. So I have tried muffling myself by wearing a COVID mask. Yeah. Seems to be working, I hope. I'll find out when I watch it back. So yeah, that looks like a good kind of hype for what I'm going to try to achieve here, which is a machine that runs 2 lots of sort of equipment at the same time and jettisons some material. I'm trying to decide whether to do it left and right or both in the same direction. Yeah, both in the same direction. It's probably easier to build. And for the effect I want and where I want it, I think that's about right. Yeah. The idea is that if it misses a dump truck, I can just bulldoze it off the back of the ridge and say goodbye to it. Or I can load it up as road building material. That's mainly what this plant is built to extract, is the road building material. Oh yeah, I've forgotten about that. Change of plan. Change of plan. I had forgotten about that. So the sorting drums are actually a slightly different length to other components. I don't know why this is, but it just means that when you're building these plants you have to be a little bit tricky about what you're doing. I hope this recording doesn't skip all the time from going in and out of the menus, but if it does, I'll type something in the comments about it that's pithy and on target. So yeah, put in a transport instead. I don't know whether these are activatable and deactivatable now. I shall have a look at one when I've not got anything selected. Once I've laid these 2 components, to be honest, just to see, because these will be the first ones that used to have interaction. So yeah, other things about construction. When buying things in the shop, you want to have your third person mode walk around zoomed right in, then change to first person mode. It makes everything a lot easier, because if you've got that third person zoomed out, the icon that you need to hit to activate the shops or the bank or anything like that, it's basically the size of a pixel. Like, guys, finding certain spots is easier on the ladies than finding those pixels. Believe me, I tried before I figured out that fix. So that one is a key gem that you probably want to know about. So if you survived this long in the video, congratulations, you're learning secrets. There are other secrets. I'm probably going to blow the lid on them because no one's paying me to stay quiet. If someone wants to pay me to stay quiet, I will sign non-disclosure agreements. I do not mind. You know, it's just got to be worth it. My life's in a heap. I need a new career, making YouTube videos. Mainly for my sanity, I'm going to be honest. It's... What do you do? You know, what do you do? It's been a roller coaster of a few months. So yeah, just make some YouTube videos. So what I just did there was apply a set of hoppers to the end of the drums here, and these are the waste drums. So hopefully I can still... No, it won't let me put them on like that. This may require a quick, innovative solution. Blocks are your friends, by the way. The basic construction block in the game is this one, steel block. Very handy thing. kind of deletes dirt when you dump it near it, which is what I was doing on the road building. So you could just build a road of these and essentially end up with it's not going to let me do it. It used to be that you could put these blocks underneath and pull right mouse button up and down and it would lay them, but now it doesn't appear to. That button doesn't do it. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. Plan B. Always plan B, gotta have one. We will extend there and yeah, there would do, it's connected. Come this way. Like so. How's this gonna work? Okay. Something like this. Stairway to hell. So I need to be at that level. There. Right. I'm going to try zooming my third person in and see whether the icons for laying blocks actually get bigger. Yeah, we'll see. Now if I go across here, like this, it should give me a surface to build what I need to build under here on. Hopefully, in whipping my view around and holding blocks in my hand, I haven't accidentally hit one of my vehicles, because that is how you yeet a vehicle, and I mean yeet. You can throw them a long way. Luckily, it's just a matter of a menu and a retrieve, but kind of annoying when it's something on tracks. They're slow, the crawler vehicles, and yeah, we need low loaders, or I need to find some kind of innovative way to transport them. I'll get around to it. So we'll go one that way. Then we'll put the other that way. Only we won't, because we can't lay it against anything. Okay. Once again, the blocks are in fashion. And I want to find out what the height is, because I might have to actually dig something out here for the loading bays. We will see. That'll free build them, one of the two. So I want to put a conveyor in there. Block there. See what this does. Trying to keep this a minimum sort of skeletal build. I won't be getting decorative. I'm not very good at decorating stuff. Gonna be honest, I have a model railway. I've built half a building effectively, and an engine shed sort of thing that's shaped like a bunker because it's meant to be a military model railway. There's a few been around, First World War, etc. If you think that's weird, it's not. Military railways aren't that rare. I know a channel where you can find underwater train spotters. Underwater trains are probably a bit rarer. Most of them fell off ships, obvious. But yeah, I'm hoping they're lined up correctly. If they're not, there's going to be a big pile of soil somewhere in the middle here. We'll find out. I'm going to leave it with a little bit of space so that if we do find out, it doesn't get annoying. So we've got two loading bays that way. Which way am I going to have this one? It's got to go backwards. Right. More blocks, you see, as I say, they are the crown of the game for construction. These, you can use walls instead and floors, but these are pretty generic. Very useful. Other things about construction. It's best to sort of plan your machine from where your chuck outs are going to be, but you need to build it from the hoppers up. I think would be a good way of putting it, because everything sort of stems from the hoppers and assembles by that end of the component. All the components are marked on the corner, they sort of stem off, and it appears to be the sort of bottom left by the looks of things. I think that's right. Hang on. Yeah, it is the bottom left. So for what I'm trying to do, I need 2 more blocks in there. I miss having any kind of brain for this kind of thing, like COVID plus isolation for various reasons. Have done me no good. I think I need to start doing like crosswords or Sudoku or playing Minecraft again or something crazy like that. It might just be the day and the weather. My computer says it's going to rain, but the sky outside is clear and it's getting cold, and my sinuses don't like that kind of thing, so perhaps it's just that. Those pauses are going to get so annoying. Luckily, I hope if I got this right, I'm only going to do this once. Yeah, it definitely needs to go up again. What am I even thinking? Of course it needs to go up again. It always needs to go up again. It's turning into a long video. It's already, jeez. This is what I mean about this game and play. Like, I've played a lot of it, and time just goes. Like, it really does just go. It'll be interesting to see if I've got enough clearance here. I hope I have. If not, it'll be me and deleting components, which, me and the delete feature, yeah, we've had our moments. Right, need to get up there. Okie dokie. Time for some blocks again. So yeah, it's okay. It's probably a slow process. Realistically, I'm quite a patient gamer. However, experience in other block building games where you build little towers to get access stuff and that kind of thing comes in kind of handy. If you played Space Engineers or Hydroneer or what's that other game called? Automation Empire, I think it's called. Then you'll get the kind of gist of how this works pretty quickly. I'm hoping they'll make those filters multi-role at some point, so you can put them on the end of the jaw crusher and into the filter out rich stuff out of one end and the stuff for the cone crusher specifically on the other, because that'll stop the cone crusher from, you know, crushing everything into gravel, which is a bad end for your lithium. There's a jaw crusher. It's taking so long to build, I'll just dig out the loading bay. Right, is this going to be a pest bit? Oh, we thinks it is. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Maybe if I get up the tower a little. Maybe now it will go on the bottom. Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay. So now, yeah, it looks like we got 3 blocks of clearance, so that's nice. I can put in a floor panel underneath it, get a delivery bay built up, that kind of deal. Video's getting kind of long, so the upload time is probably going to be getting a little extreme, so I'll do the staircases and delivery bays and stuff in a second video. So this is going to be a 2-parter. I'll put it tagged into the episodes one as well, so that you guys can find it on there. Yeah, this lag's going to get annoying. I might try recompiling my copy, see if that helps between the videos. Might also try some other bits, but yeah, so the gist of how this machine works before I wind up the video. You've got 2 hoppers, so you dump into those alternately, because I believe, and let me just check I haven't got the delete mode still switched on, but I do believe that, yeah, see, I left it on. I'm glad that at least I'm getting better at remembering to check it's turned off. So yeah, you look at these and press Q, and it should bring up a menu. Come on, there we go. And yeah, $5, $5, but you still don't appear to be able to turn them on and off. So, but at $5, I don't mind that so much. They used to be like 200 an hour, same as all the other machinery. Okay, so that's all running uphill there. So I'll assume you still can't turn off those conveyors. And these machines... Oh yeah, I can reach it just. That's alright. Okay. Currently switched off because they're not moving. Oh no, I can't reach it. It just brought on that menu. Okay. Righty then. I need a way up to these machines. There is a way up to the machines. I'll decorate it later. Actually no, we'll look at some decorating blocks now. I've got... I'm saying 30 minutes in my head as a limit and we're at 24. So we'll just quickly build some steel staircase in here before we go through the rest of the machine. So, quick recap, hold down the right trigger on your mouse, or use the keys 1 and 3 to rotate an object, and just click to place. When it's in the right place, when you're looking at the correct object and the correct corner of that object, you will get some nice little decorative blocks, and we all like decorative blocks. Like, I own decorative packs for other games, and I've even used some of the blocks in them. I bought them for like the one block that does an actual job. You see, I am going to need some blocks around there to walk around there to turn it off or not, but I'll build them later, because I don't need to do that now. Also, it's good to have your equipment all supported so you can remove it if you don't want it here and leave the rest of the machine, because that's it. These drums are the expensive bit, really. So yeah, material comes up there into the drums, drops down through the drums, the good stuff goes out the end, the dirt hits these conveyors and goes left and right and into dump trucks. Whether this one tips out very close to that crusher. I might change that round, we'll see how that goes. So yeah, you look at these, press Q, wait for the lag. Don't worry, Christian, I know you'll get there. I do know you'll get there. And yeah, so these are the on-off switches at the top here. You need power, then you need engine power, then you need gearbox. Takes pay dirt in, blasts pay outputs dirt underneath, and the blasted rock out the end. But it also does filter out other materials, something that isn't too clear. So yeah, shut that down for a sec. But yeah, no, the costs are now a quarter of what they were. And hopefully they fixed all the accountancy stuff, so this won't actually rob me of too much money as it's sat here running. I suppose I could extend that, actually, on that side. That'd work quite nicely. So yeah, to be fair, yeah, that will work quite nicely. I don't quite like it that close anyway. They are cheap. Ooh, yeah, if you remember the advert, they're cheap. Not in the fact that they're a cheap item to buy, but they are a cheap item to fit. And if you are playing the game without accidentally finding out about the ability to do certain things, you'll have a financial challenge with this. They're nearly 100 grand each, so if you've got a 10 component machine, you've got to be talking about spending $1 million. Way it is. That's mining, I guess, would be the best way of putting it. So yeah, we'll extend that another 1, 2. Just for yucks. I can always turn the belt round on the other end, but I don't really want it. Okay, so that's that in there, that in there, that in there. Going to need some flooring the correct distance down, and just because. Always have plenty of the cheap stuff like the floor and the blocks in stock if you can afford it. It's a good tip. So yeah, the stuff goes through those drums, comes out, goes into the hoppers. There, up there, into the jaw crusher, and out into a truck. So yeah, I'm gonna floor the loading bays, and then I'll be ready for a test run. So I might floor the loading bays between the videos, to be honest, to get all that sorted out off camera, and then just do the test run. Probably a more efficient way of doing it, because you've got the gist of how this works. Stay away from the cone crusher until you're running lots of stone. That's what it's built for. It's not going to make you any money running anything else. It's just going to shred all your nice gear, which nobody really likes that happening. And that's really going to start to annoy me. Like teeth grindingly annoying not being able to go up and down to change the height it lays at. Still, we'll get there and we'll bulldoze the top of this off flat or something. That'll be a funny video. But yeah, it used to be just look like that, highlight it, and click down, and it would be there. Really frustrating. That's really frustrating. Still. So that's floor. Yeah, okay, so we're going to do a little bit of digging here, put some flooring in, and it'll all be quality. Lovely. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in.